Guys, what is up? What is up? What is up, guys? It's me, Coco Jack Samoa, your host of the show, guys. Guys, people are so fucking bored. This person across the street from my neighborhood, or in my neighborhood, is seriously like staring at me just because I'm on an open piece of land right here that's absolutely badass. And just walking. She's like, came out of her house and standed at her door to try to insinuate she was looking at me. I looked right back and acknowledged, yes, I did see her. Don't know what the fucking point was, but standing there with her arms crossed, bored out of her fucking mind. So guys, this kind of ties back to why I made this video in the first place. Is because people are fucking bored. They're incredibly bored and they don't know how to manage their time and they don't know how to not be bored. They rather just stay bored. And this presents a big problem, guys, especially when the world becomes bored. Okay, so you guys clicked on the title. Worldcoin's up, I think. I don't know how much percentage points now this week. I think it's well over 100%. It's up over $7. And guys, we got to remember what Worldcoin is. Worldcoin is a coin that is created by the AI dude, Sam Altman. So if you guys don't know about him, he's the CEO that got fired from the AI company here recently. But I'm not really worried too much about that shit. I don't really give a fuck about Sam Altman, honestly. In fact, I think this whole AI thing and the whole automation thing is a little bit more blown out of proportion than one would think, guys. Because a lot of times, guys, a lot of people, they try to pump these markets based on the idea of what's coming than the actual coming itself. So I'm not saying that AI and robots and stuff aren't going to take over the world. I'm just saying I don't think it's going to happen any fucking time soon, guys. And I don't see it happening anytime soon. A lot of these companies and robot companies are basically under fire right now because, for one, the US is trying to slow this stuff down because they just seem to not like it. And two, there's issues with these things, guys. It's not an overnight process. It's a long, dragged out, fucking slow process, similar to cryptocurrency. So what do we have right now? We have this whole idea of AI changing the world. Not saying it's not happening. I'm just saying it's not happening today. It's not happening tomorrow either. And I don't think it'll be happening next year. I don't think it's going to overnight happen. It'll happen fast, maybe in the course of 15, 20 years, guys, but I don't see it happening overnight. This was the same thing that happened in the 2000s, guys, with the tech boom, where everybody with a website was deemed to have $1 billion or multi-million dollar market cap. And guys, a lot of times this stuff is blown out of proportion. So what does Worldcoin do, right? This video is about Worldcoin, and I'm going to tie it back in, so just kind of bear with me here. We have a coin. We have an incredibly bored world, guys. People are just in general bored. And I hear people, talk about how bored they are, or if they don't talk about it, they exude it in their actions of how bored they are just by, if you took a record account for their entire day of what they did, it would seem like a pretty fucking boring day, because even though they're not saying they're bored, bored people tend to live a boring life, guys. And I've had this topic on my mind for a while, guys. So if you have this huge population around the world bored, how am I going to tie this in? Okay, so if you have a huge population bored and you're giving away free tokens, aka Worldcoin tokens, by just simply scanning your eyes, and they're collecting the data on this biometric data that they're collecting, don't you think everybody around the world is going to do that on a majority? Because majority of people are bored, guys. I had a friend that was so fucking bored, he went out and got the first COVID shot for $20 because they were giving him $20 at CVS. And then also, on top of that, he never went back and got the other shot. So really, it was pointless to get. He only got it for the $20. So the people will go and get this coin, this Worldcoin, simply because it's free money, literally. The company, if you want to talk about some jerk off left a comment on the channel the other day about I was talking about Bitcoin Cash and BSV, and he said something stupid about, oh, well, that's going to be, if you're trying to give social credit system to people in Africa, that's pretty fucked up. But guys, don't you think coins like Worldcoin and these proof of stake coins like Solana and stuff, don't you think these have a much more likely chance of doing and achieving social credit and basically slavery within crypto? Don't you think these coins have a much more chance of doing that based on the probability and based on the technological approach that each of these coins and projects are taking? I mean, guys, I find it hard to believe that these decentralized coins are somehow bad for the world. But we've been somehow getting people leave comments on this topic of basically, yes, they don't like these. They'd rather buy Cardano or Solana or, nothing against Cardano or Solana, guys. Personally, honestly, I don't see the argument, guys. I'm very confused on the argument. I think that Worldcoin and these coins that are basically have the ability to really pump in price, and obviously when they pump in price, guys, they get notoriety and they get recognition among people that aren't in the crypto community asking why. And then this cycle happens pretty quick. Before you know it, we have everybody using a proof of stake coin. And guys, let me ask you this. If we're using proof of stake coins for payments, I don't care how cheap they are, guys. What is the point? Honestly, like, if you're not a node operator, what is the fucking point? I don't think there is a point, guys, on a lot of these coins, including stuff like Worldcoin. I know they're talking about their video AI, or their OpenSea stuff. And guys, I don't even have to read it, because here's the thing. Once Worldcoin becomes a daily part of my life, I will, open up to the idea of being in line with a price pump. But I'm not going to open up the idea of jumping in on something while it's going up, just simply because I've the fear of missing out, or like just because other people are doing it, guys. And like I said, people are incredibly bored. If anybody's giving away free money, the bored people are the first ones to run to the free thing, that whatever is being given away, whether it's from the government giving it away, whether it's a communist social credit system government giving something away, whether it's the pharmacy giving away $20 to get a COVID shot. Either way, people flock to the idea of getting things for free. Okay, so kind of what we're looking at, guys, is we're looking at whether or not Worldcoin is an introduction to social credit score and social credit for impoverished populations around the world. Might be a far-fetched idea, guys, but you got to watch what they're doing. They're obviously trying to give away free money to countries and people for an incentive. They want to collect data, guys. So these data companies are a lot scarier than you could think, guys. They're actually not out for the best interest of human beings a lot of times. A lot of times they're just out for simple greed. They're just manipulated. They're just manipulated systems that do what humans do already. And I think that's what this Worldcoin fucking thing is. I'll never get my eyes scanned from Worldcoin, ever. I don't care how much money or crypto they're giving away. Just the idea that they want to do that, guys, it's not like I'm like, oh my God, the fucking AI boogeyman's coming. It's just, I know what they're fucking doing, and I'm not going to be part of it, guys. So I think you should stay away from these kind of coins, guys. If you're trading them and you're just using it as a trade and you're making tons of money, like, good for you, guys. I really am happy for you. I'm not going to, I'm not saying that, I don't want to jump in on the gamble either, but I'm just saying, guys, at root core, with this COPA thing and all this stuff going on, Worldcoin is part of COPA as well, guys. So if you didn't know, you just got to look at the timelines on this stuff and ask yourself why. Why is the timing of this stuff so ironic? Does the timing of this stuff make sense? And if it does make sense, why is it being pushed on us after the fact? Have you never noticed that, guys? We always see these coins pump in general. And then once they're way up, we start getting all these reasons of why we should now invest in these coins. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up in this video where I don't really know what we talked about, but something about Worldcoin and, how it might have a social credit score impact for impoverished nations around the world. But it's all speculation, guys. Again, it's up over, I think, 150% or something at this point. So don't take my word for it, guys. These are just opinions. But I'm not just sour that I missed out on the boat on Worldcoin, guys. We were talking about this months ago. And just because it's up a little bit, it can go up a lot a bit. I'm not any more interested in it because I think the whole idea is fucking weird. And, unless I see people using Worldcoin in their daily lives, guys, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon just yet because I know how these proof of stake coins operate. And a lot of times they're just out to take your money, and a lot of times they're just pumping because people are moving out of the positions, and the project or the order book is buying your order back from the exchange for some specific reason to derive a price at a later date that they can dump on you again on. So, tread easy, guys. Not saying there's not opportunity in Worldcoin. I'm just saying, like, I'm not thrilled about anything that they're doing. I'm just not. So maybe I'll become thrilled at some point, guys, but yeah, at this point, I'm just not. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go live here soon. Peace.